places, but I only know how to multiply in whole numbers. So I wrote out the whole numbers and ignored the fact that there are decimal places. I multiplied it out and I got my answer. And the thing is this, if I have 4 decimal places in all in my question, then my answer will have 4 decimal places. So 3.59 times 2.34, having 4 decimal places in all, 2 decimal place plus 2 decimal place, means that this answer, which was 84006, is going to have 4 decimal places. I'm trying to count that. Can anyone please help me with this counting? You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stops there. So that's where the decimal point is. But what if the question happened to be 3.59 times 0.234? Again, I'm going to do just that. 359 times 234. Ignore any decimal, and I'm going to get the answer as 84006. And I have to count where my decimal point will be because the question is actually 3.59. Because the question has 5 decimal places. 2 plus 3 decimal places is 5. 5 decimal places. The answer is going to have 5 decimal places. And how do we count it? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the decimal point is going to be here, and that means that I'm going to have it as 0.84006. Right, that is all about multiplication, division, addition and subtraction for decimal and integers. I will be talking about the case of fractions because that's where you've got some interesting things coming up there. And so that will be it. But one thing I must say before I finish this, because it's going to be counterproductive if I do not say it, is that where we were able to find the lowest common multiple, we had the opportunity of finding the highest common factor as well. What do we mean by the highest common factor? The highest common factor, as the name implies, is just among the prime factors, which of them is common? And among the ones that are common, which is the highest number? Simple. So, for instance, here we had the LCM obtained for 12, 20, and 28. And the factors were this, this, and this, and this. If you look at these 4 rows, what numbers are common to all of them? I can see 2 everywhere. I cannot see 5 in this one, so 5 is not common to this. 5 is not common to all of them. 7 is not common to all. 3 is not common to all. The only common thing here is 2. So 2 is the highest. So 2 is the highest common factor. Finally, just one more example. I mean, not really an example. It's just the same thing. I want to show you other instances where we did something like that. Here, where we were looking for the LCM of 2, 4, 3, 6, and 11. These were the factors of 2, 4, 3, 6, and 11. What is common? What are the numbers that happen to appear everywhere? 2 does not appear everywhere. 3 does not appear everywhere. 11 does not appear everywhere. So the only common factor is 1. 1 is the highest common factor because no other number will divide each of them happily together. So, as far as I'm concerned, we have been able to come to the conclusion for today, and I'm very hopeful that it was helpful. But if it wasn't, if you have questions to ask, maybe you want to clarify on some areas that I probably did not spend time to talk about, please leave your comments below or send me an email or tweet, and I will make sure I get back to you on it. And if you really think you need a private discussion,